Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. December 22nd, 2022. December 2022. 2022. You know, Salon people, we get barely 9 days left to the end of this year. You know, and Salon people, they wait forward look for January, the car. After January, you know, 5 months no more now, I left to elections. Matter of fact, we get 184 days left as of today. 184. Inside the 184 days, the 100 days, now SLPP gets for govern Sierra Leone. Of course, now rule then they rule, but then get 100 days for govern. Because when you say governance, you talk about democracy. Democracy, it's participatory. The people get a right for participating in democracy, rights to free speech, rights to protest, rights to associate, right to belong to a political party, right? So then we know say then they rule. They are not governing. Because when people talk, they shoot, they kill them. So we don't see Orlandi. So 2022, of course, now recap no more now. Abuse upon abuse, human rights abuse, all kind of bad things in the country. Corruption, thievery, it's rampant. We know that the Tintanga, dollar day up here and there. You know, prices of everything. I see somebody write up where do the other day. I even make a nice poster for reshare. They look decent and everything. You know, the instability when it comes to the dollar prices. All of that stuff. Then the pain we say young people they go through. Also, why you want for prioritize? You don't even know if not the angry, if not the corruption, if not the propaganda and lies, if not the inflation. You don't even know side for begin. If not the high fuel price, petrol price. You don't know side for begin. The pains and suffering. And this is why we say, man, I be to go. But for let Marabio go, we get forget leaders them for lead winner this fight. You don't go there in a position where you get very, very critical, important position. For you put fet, when you reach them for you fet, you balance, you kick, you go hide first. Who's kind of nonsense now? They how they pull Marabio. If the leaders they will get the responsibility and power, where the international community they listen, not the fet out for feta correctly. Who's how they go? But anyways, you know, we continue again today.
It's not just about removing Marabio. You know, when I see that video of people in the cry with they sentence people in August 10, people where they exercise their democratic rights. To be honest, again, if like that was like a given opportunity right in ECOWAS, if they don't expose them guy they are, the kind where they kind of like abuse people in August 10. If we will not be kind of like give platform to Mohammed Sidi Tunis for justified, say, oh, the people are all guns, they're all machetes. Ibrahim, trust me, if somebody be don't enter that parliament day, say no, not so it happened. Then people are within sentence so like a couple of days ago, and officer them for don't sentence them because the world for don't say unity, this is a lie and fabricated story. But you know what, Ibrahim? The people have not left like in the hands of Mother Bio, a witchcraft, a wicked man, will not get any second thoughts now how to destroy the citizens of that country today.
Absolutely, that's a fact right there. You see, because when City Tunis, you know, they talk for say the people get arms and ammunition, then the opposition maybe for come and say, no lie. Set you must sit down because that's what they kind of inside the word of parliament. That's why they tell them you are lying. Sit down, shut up, be quiet. Then tell me say I don't abuse SO20 something or SO20 this and that and all that nonsense. But at the end of the day, because, I go tell
because all waiting the kind of parliament for now how we can study standing orders.
Exactly.
It's like a with parliamentarian and how we can study standing orders. Now in the camp the parliament for nothing else. Not just out. You know, Ibrahim, can you imagine like that particular statement the way Mohammed Sidi Tunis make that ECOWAS parliament was a justification for making sentence the guy there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You cannot imagine this thing. You know it's because anything will fashion.
Yeah, no. Absolutely. I got you. But you know, now then they will get the opposition leader they for another particular ECOWAS parliament there before stand up for the people them. When you all talk, they say when I left them. Some of the people are very cry so they realize say when I left them. What they tell them the responsibilities. Now they see them small, then go understand. You know,
because Ibrahim, they tell the people and say this always in the apple so that Mother Bio we for talk to. No, that you be say Mother Bio want kill una, I want jail una, I want like you una. So the only people that we can stand up for now, not the opposition, but now the same people that when they talk back say, you know, when some people that ask for petrol, seriously, I guarantee you, some of the people that were in jail so that did it. Some in the course we say, una left Jericho, una left the opposition. I guarantee you,
it's possible. It's possible. Look with people that don't lock them up because of exercising their constitutional right under Section 26. But anyway, we go brother with we. Because they continue with this healthcare wahala. Yesterday when I talked to them, picking them in Lebanon. They modern day slavery. Now we they go for go be slave. And can't again for can buy we now country and put we in a ship tie we and tie we foot set we amongst ourselves. Different tribe go harass the other tribe, then set ambush for the other tribe, then catch them, then tie them and go sell them for tobacco and omole. Not to say they happy now, like I be happy back in the day, the 1800s. Now we they run go inside the slavery day. Now with sister and brother, them young picking them with potentials. Now then they go inside now for go become slave for themselves willingly. Then we brother them within a salon. Now agents them. Now they sell their sister and then cousin them. It don't reach to the point to a family member. Now they sell family member because if you say now if I go do better, pass them. But this slavery mentality. But we brother now we're in the healthcare sector we can talk about today. Austin Demby and Intel we say that they budget $9 million every year for critical and crucial cases them where Salon get the manpower for handle medically. Then they send them go overseas, Ghana, India, then side and they where they get what he take. Where I go say again, why not they budget the $9-10 million for life if you get all the equipment they were necessary? Because we get brilliant minds and brilliant doctors them in that country. Young man and young women them where all they need now the arsenal, now the tools, now in they need for them for go and perform their job duties properly. But we got a young brother now who can explain his story to we. He play football for a little bit of time. But before we bring good brother in, we come go introduce your brother now. Also not just touch say we they watch what they happy within the APC cautiously, and we are very optimistic. Say everything will go well, but we know what for we want for take with time because we they see the foolishness back where they happen. We they see the violence. We they see the cavalry when they set up. This APC party way, they don't look like saying they learned their lesson going back to 2018. All man, that cabal business. Now they left from back to when they post win eventually, then they say, oh, that post win. Well, we're not motivated. They make the people them sit on our house, they don't go vote and turn out. And this year, the turnout again for go ahead.
No, Ibrahim, 2018 better pass this one. 2018 better pass this one because 2018 will not see the interest in nobody say, well, if you not support we they make it in our position, they go worst pass SLPP self. Ibrahim, I tell you something, the APC party in the total currency is still limited something. People and the way they feel say, them don't already fail, them not feel the party. They feel say that they still for continue, like saying that them papa they can't do the symbol like APC. They don't form cabal, they want force to fool them by force for support and APC Ibrahim will not get pauper. APC don't encourage pauper at all. So but that is a discussion because all can start self now forget about the pure thing we can talk. But just one that no say this platform we don't take note of that cabal day by the grace of God Monday with the strong panel. The one day they want to say they want to keep the country behind because Ibrahim, trust me, anything affect APC don't affect Saloon. Because for any mistake, APC not able to succeed for police or this government. Now the country people in life don't affect back. Now one person they can't talk to so. Then the government they say they spend $9 million annually for income plan and they can explain the problem. So it's not about APC we are talking, it's about Sierra Leone.
Absolutely. Comrade, now we sit down with brother and sister and they beg we say, Ibrahim, go register your People's Liberation Movement at the time when a People's Liberation Academy now. Go register them as a political party. I say no, 2023 with a give APC chance because we know say I get 10 votes inside Freetown. Now APC in votes now handy. Because no say no vote for me in the southeast. I say I sit down back watch and see what's in the happen. If when I feel say that sacrifice they were like a mimic, I say I don't go register my political party where the SLPP for go bamba myself because the SLPP they look forward for let we come with Amos political party in that country. I say I know you do I sacrifice I left them. So God in this day, we know the Syria watching on Apple APC for the poor innocent citizens them in that country day. Because again, with democracy is bigger than everything else. Comrade, I want to remind the Supreme Court justices them as well, Kashi. Because it's very important.
Just before you go there, you see, Ibrahim, please don't forget about the Supreme Court judges.
Absolutely.
Ibrahim, before we go there, I want to make people Salone people understand, say somehow we not to say like we sacrifice or we compromise with integrity for kind of like in a way they back the APC at this very moment. Certain people can feel say, oh, when they back the status quo, when they back the same people and we're responsible for Salone in demise. No, not that we do. What we do, we kind of like decide for back the APC because we know the dynamics of politics in that country. We see the kind of young killer there where we suppose for can be the saviors there. We see and say they don't can join the bandwagon. So as a result, we say, let's default back and kind of like say the APC and the SLPP being the most popular. Like now when the SLPP don't kind of like mess up, so let we kind of like back the APC, but before we back them, let we make sure they do the right thing, they're in the right trajectory. But it looked like I said, the APC one seem to go back like the old ways, where they kind of like this cabalism business where they don't deeper now. You know, they feel say, oh, the A team, the B team. Can you imagine? And this is a worrying sign, because even from we, of course, not to say we compromise with integrity, but we just decide to look at the nature of the politics and kind of like see for the back the APC, but not because like we're stupid or the time we want to follow the same rubbish, the same status quo. No, it is because we expect to have for change. And on the for change, and for the good of Salon.
Kashi, I got you, and I know say you try to be honest and speak from the bottom of your heart and everything, but I don't even think you should use the word compromise your integrity. You not even reach that. You not even get that close. You're not 1% safe to that point. What you talking now is the fact. We looked up to Samora Kamara, say this man don't tie one. The last election, if Manabio win the election, less than 2% of the vote, less than 2% at a time when they not sabi this man. Then like today, former President Kuruma was given an opportunity for go twice as the flag bearer of the APC. The second time he win. Same with Dr. Samora Kamara. The people Sabia across the country.
I use a compromising the integrity. Of course, maybe that's too harsh.
Absolutely.
The reason why I say so, it is because like when you look at, of course, there were mistakes done. Yes, they did.
Cash, you not even fall into that bracket. Cash, you not even fall into that bracket. You'd explain yourself too much, my brother. You don't have to. Don't let people get into your head. The fact of the matter remains.
It's not about people. It's the fact. Because when you look at the APC, they're not saints. We all know that. However,
agree.
Yes, the better evil. However, like we kind of like decide they must show the people that they're ready to govern the people. Because if you come with this mindset where you will say, now una no more when feel say now una go get power, that is the beginning of how they will translate them into governance.
And now lie. But we reach the cash, the cow say, comrade, we will discuss that with the whole issue there. We just see this now, one more plan, understand who's they go. And we don't watch you all, we don't see you all. Like when we did for so, and they watch this past 4 years. Anybody why he said when they come up for says in one position, I begin looking track record. And if look for a social media page, I want for see what TV talk. Who say challenges government? I don't see anything. They will never come out. I want for position there. Anyway, not left that conversation there. We reach there. You know what we don't do so with democracy. You don't get position where you know hand. People they sit down, they talk, they challenge government, they don't get no idea of waiting for even do. They want positions of authority. How they will go work, they will tell you in the background. With the left side, will come to that day. But I go to the Supreme Court, then come in and they bring you come in. Let me introduce my brother Naya. We don't patient, we can talk about in pain and in suffering. Where I believe say in suffering go be related to hundreds.
People at least little thing about things don't do because we get two.
Okay.
Them at the same time.
Absolutely. So they can talk to brother Yoko, where a football player, and Satalamino, all the story. The one whom I wait and rape 7-man rape and they put their hand inside in private, they pull in womb. Now left side, and they can't they reach there. Some people and the Supreme Court judges them. What for remind them? This is very critical. Babatunde Edwards, we know say where case to reach the court first of all. We know for the talk about the intricacies of the case. That means say we not tell the judge there waiting for do, I don't know for do, waiting for, but we get a responsibility as citizens them for remind the Supreme Court judges them say this matter of the proportional representation it is right in front of them and we not get much time. Now January they cancel. You cannot be changing the election laws. Me they see the game where they want for play. When the Supreme Court Justice Babatunde Edwards on December 7 come out on Twitter through the judiciary and Twitter page, they make it clear say the justice don't empanel judges them for preside over the proportional representation case. That means they for sit up on the case for the PR system where they say they want for bring SLPP. Therefore, we know say at this particular point in time, Parliament not before go beyond the Supreme Court again on December 8th for go past the PR system. Now Parliament. That now a breach of the norms in Sierra Leone. Then they arrest people, charge people, they call and say perjury and this and that. You don't prejudice the case because the case to the court. You don't for talk to a witness, blah blah blah. But members of Parliament go ahead after the Supreme Court done December 7th. They say we don't check up this case. Immediately at that point, Parliament before stop all proceedings on the PR system, but then proceed with Andy. December 8th, we see the spokesperson for the president come out and can tell we say How na the PR system they don't pass the parliament. But some people I just want to call on attention. Everybody, the game where we see say they want for play now, and we believe say the Supreme Court they don't go do them because we know say the judiciary was one of the causes of the rebel war. People are hungry, people are vexed. We see what happened in Ghana 1979 where John Jerry Rawlings come, he line up them, judge them, lawyer them, politician, they all line up, they shoot them firing squad. Waiting to because Ghana be their lucky. John Jerry Rawlings we get a vision say if we clean the wire up, so God and is the Ghana they go before. Well, we not only happy in a salon, but we want the Supreme Court justice system. Say at a time like this right now, when the people and they wait, they don't want the PR system. We want for remind them, say time is not on our side. Let them pass this ruling immediately. Let we people and get peace of mind. Let we go back to constituency-based elections because we know say members of parliament and self they want for sale by this PR system. They don't want the constituency-based elections. They want PR system. We call on the judiciary. We call on the chief justice as citizens. They were responsible for say, dear, when I get a moral obligation. Now 9 days left so to the end of this year. When I pass a ruling by this case here, let the people get peace. Let us not go into January. We'll not get time again for changing election laws them, and then they go say, okay, because 21 days don't pass. Because from the day where Parliament table say they don't pass the PR system through a statutory instrument, when are the wrong way for do them. If I go through legislative means, but they want for circumvent the constitution, they mean they do a statutory instrument where it gets 21 days for them mature, and from the 8th, if you had 21 days. Now December 29, 9 it mature. And the way they mature, if no member of parliament, at least 2/3 of parliament, according to section 177 of the constitution, section 170, subsection 7, until 2/3 of members of parliament can come and vote them against her. We don't say it is stand. And 2/3 of members of parliament now 97. APC now 58. So even if all APC members of parliament, they expect them all for come out and condemn, say, we don't want this PR system, we want a vote. Let us use kind of Yumkela vote. Let us use C4C vote. Because 58 plus 9, now 68. 67 plus 4 Okada Yumkela, we don't say still won't get in 97 numbers. But my math hopefully correct. But I just try for go through this quick now. Let we get this right. But 97 is what's in the number where they need for let 2/3 of members of parliament vote for or against that particular PR system. Me they suspect say the Supreme Court, if they don't pass a ruling, then go sit down, then the parliament say okay, well, it don't mature. We will stick with the PR system, and we don't want Landy. Now, I'm going to call the Supreme Court their attention. Say, una go and pass a ruling on this case here. So let the people get then say, nah, section 127. Now, say any citizen can come and talk to una for ask say this part of the constitution, and we don't agree with the way they interpret it. The Supreme Court gets a responsibility, and then for perform the role as the judiciary, as the main body, we get in charge of all already. And by the way, I just want for wish condolence to Dr. Abdullahi Conte when I then puts this case forward to the Supreme Court. He lost his brother-in-law, Dr. Libby. They wanted to get that Swazi area. In brother-in-law, Dr. Swazi, he died in this there, Libby. So yeah, we wish a sympathy. They go to Dr. Abdullahi Conte. We put this case at the Supreme Court with JFK and Waraseri Kamal them and all these other folks them. But what for call the attention of the Supreme Court? Said yeah, we'll not get time again. The year they done, let them pass a ruling because we don't want it pass the parliament as a statutory instrument. It is a recipe for disaster. It is a recipe for chaos. It is a recipe for war. And the Supreme Court go blame Salon people and tomorrow if they allow parliament for go past this.
Last topic, no, they just talk like I talk and so because we don't contribute. But you know, see, we got two guys when they all are from Salon, they know Salon network.
Yes,
we know the constraint. So now for now you get chance. Let it come talk.
Just before we do that, like what you talk about Abdullahi Conte. By the way, our condolences to him and the entire family. You see, Ibrahim, like when you talk about the case, for make Abdullahi Conte them will write the constitution, kind of like they go ahead and kind of like go to the Supreme Court about this. It tells you that there is substance in this whole case.
Absolutely.
And I believe Sierra Leoneans, the judges, them, and everybody were responsible, Parliament. If anything kind of like happen on that country, you guys will be held responsible.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Comrade, go ahead, bring it up, brothers. Sister.
Yeah, because of the platform people start talk we in a short talk. Now we could try for manage them. Now we could try for avoid for bring people on our platform because but we know we will avoid the game because people need to can talk. And we will get play for Salon because of the network system. Quality able to talk we then get clear network. We get certain we the Kala we all know too we don't do that we don't contribute money. Well, Lion can talk and tell people and explain the situation. We don't try to forget them, but we know the system as you say. Because our brother, we in about football, he gets a problem. We then they go and jubilate the because this government are two sided, one full people left, health and free education. Now they feel past all sides. The health and the free education every day we go see people like go to woman Bobby routine, picking food routine, or this in hand, this a young man we get problem instead of the Yoko, it explain. But once that to start alarming quick, because then that the far side so that before can Yoko you quite explain any problem. So chief go if you didn't answer the platform he didn't on go explain the situation.
Comrade, enough you say at least now you hear Yoko voice quick no more let explain his story and then we bring Satalamin flow full time. Now get Yoko if not 2 minutes.
Yoko they say network look clear small.
Okay.
They say network no look okay.
Okay. Well,
so
comrade,
you get the network no get in quick.
Yes, comrade, enough you say Yoko get enough data now in phone back. You know we can run there between 20 minutes for now. Yoko, you good? Did you hear me?
Yes, sir. I get you, sir.
You get enough network?
Chief go better do to you.
Yeah, in case.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, Chief go let can quick then like you go and give Yoko because then they get problem like on too much network.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Yoko, thank you so much. Okay, go ahead, Chief Kobe.
Thank you very much, my brother. Them, Cash Boss. Comrade Quecha and others will tell you about thank you, Ibrahim, for all what you don't do for me, sister Naina Kaila Unaya, when I sat me, I be don't send audio for make I go try for make I go able get told to tuna for make I tell you thank you for the all what you don't do for her.
Thank you. Will I get you, Chief Kobe?
Chief Kobe.
Yeah, Chief will get you.
Okay, I think the network don't go.
Yeah. Comrade, you know if Satala maybe don't join already or not join yet?
Yes,
yeah, they do that.
Maybe don't reach there.
Don't let go at the talk do we at the big. Now, you know, say we network business there. So, I tell you about Kubaku thank you for all what you don't do. The house he work is most better now. But this woman, you know, say where they be repair. But Kubaku thing that they way they do up. Ropes and sampa now, this, that, and so forth. Now, presently, the last time we have been saying where I can go hospital, they say he don't begin develop liver problem. So this problem here, we don't try manage and sort it, but it won't go bad. So me say this morning I don't try for call for make I go able to tell me brother Quecha for make you go inform you now whatever happen. The whole business now he will learn to rest. But now more attention to Satan in life. Now no more now they put hand under Satan as to how which one I don't do before this time. So we are at the big one and that I be say they will turn attention to in medication. He says don't do with me now this morning he come and make it talk. So Satan he will talk to you people that tell them thank you for what you they don't do you.
Hello, my dear.
Hello.
Mr. Konakweta, Brian, Catbox, down the way una do for me happy. But una do.
People's power.
All man now they say they want go APC, Saturday where he dey, not to so he dey. I say if you want go APC, go to Maya, you go declare like I don't want to pay, I don't get paid. Because me get paid now, me get shameless now. But una they make now are they happy? Now are happy. Because the way me was been there, the way una make all man they bet for her. I appreciate, but I know one mix 2023 at the big Papa God. Somewhat then I want to talk for APC, not to bad talk. Because the time where then they will break me, then the mass na me chest. Behind now, behind me in the heart. Yeah, we are going to hospital. They say I get liver problem. Now me ask for 2 months account of Mr. Lamy. Give me some money, I go medical, but then they say begin hard for me. Now I say I'm Mr. Lamy. Papa then with you go now then hold me life now. Now for them I sit down. Now for them I they talk. Now for them I they proud. Wait till I talk to them through. Go I talk to them now. That time they remember me more. Now for that I can't tell today. I say tell them say I know well. Una thank you. What you wanna do for me? I know able do nothing for una. Now thank you no more, Papa God. They tell una thank you. The what you wanna do for me? I appreciate with me family them. Oh, now for that day me myself you can't APC now. He don't grant take membership card. In back, he can't declare to my now in an APC now with me now. I'm not afraid again. Anything so far can now, it's fair for me. When I thought I would say, God bless me.
Yes, he said thank you. The thing not to be no more do and people in the way that any to go take on the people that then contribute. So the thank you, they go to the people and back where they spend a little money because what he make will try for bring you. That for like it will tell you or anybody who contributes money, the money not small. So all that contributes money, we will just facilitate. Now people learning that the little corner with that sense, so will get so guess who. You help business by the grace of God, we will try. We will try. But the people that contribute that the more than thank you will just bring you out of sympathy for like you talk put and see reason. So the people that contribute the money, then they hear you, now then get it. Thank you more.
The way they talk contribute money for me. Now for them they tell them thank you. Because you know I see you in a picture, but then they are not see them in a picture. I want them to take me picture, they send to them. Because the way they do, I get body now, my body fine, I want no more this sickness now they above me. Then I tell them take it, what did they do for me? I know able to appreciate. Now God no more they appreciate it. Because me na wonders. Me na handicap now for una. I appreciate what you wanna do for me. With me your family them all don't kind of APC now. Then best for APC because the way they do me, nobody know they commend me. Come on, Papa God no more like a tuna APC. Nobody know they. That they are they proud with the APC because some people they do for them nothing no come on say, but me you what they do behind APC. I don't see better. Papa they una all contribute for me. For me na Satalamina, they wrote me that time and then they don't with me. What do you wanna do for me? At the work say I get money in a bank. Because all man they bet now, all man they can't now. Now for una thank you, una thank you. All that thing on them for do. Una thank you.
Yeah, comrade, thank you very much.
Yeah,
just away with it.
Remember, not to get it for the message don't go, and we appreciate. You see, the platform always they tell people they say on integrity, whatever to they do, what they make us the game mind, like who they hearing for Bona because we know the talk, we just believe say no responsibility they will. We got to bring forth together, me, them to spike up. But be the voice of the voiceless, bring people in front of explain the problem. Who self tell it things, which if understand, anything we talk, the people in area. And any message that need to be, it will be told by the grace of God.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let God bless you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Merry Christmas.
You know, Chief Gobe, I don't know if you're still there with we. Okay, yes. Chief Gobe, are you we? Comrade Kashi. What's up? Just what? Okay.
Yeah, we're together with you now.
Thank you. Satalamine, you know, it's I'm glad for hearing your voice again. You know, it's it gives you plenty happiness. You know, and you know a source of hope. You're a source of joy. Na Sierra Leone like today for a lot of you know people them, a lot of citizens them. When they hear your story. You know, then look at your situation and say, you know what, I will cry try they say I don't get sus, but until I see the possible, we don't get food safe for where sus, you know. So we proud of you. We like you buoyancy, we like you energy, where you give forward, where people in the sea, and we want to follow you absolutely, and we want to thank Chief Gobe because without himself, back again, without Chief Gobe, we hold you under. Where you get that in the give that lemania when I can say, and you know at least you get outside you go cry, and at the one person anyway you go cry to, and I like when you not get forgive you, but he hear you, he go listen to you. You know, we want for thank Chief Gobe as well, and one for thank you family, and you picking them, I know say then they grow and then they mature and then they get for understand say what's happened to mama, we not get for run away from we mama, but what's happened to we mama. That thing way one day we for find justice for mama, and I know say that is how they see this whole thing. For no now say nobody know for treat person that kind of way. And what's they do to me mama, no go shame say na me mama. This time me mama, and I go proud of me mama, and no say what's they do to me mama, a wrong enough for happy. And I believe say you picking and they get for understand this as they go. You know, Sierra Leoneans them Comrade Koita Kashi. I think so one for join again for ask I say for remind una again say, you know, Satalaminde and the GoFundMe page is still there. Comrade Koita is still active, no so. Right.
And Ibrahim, as he talk about Chief Gobe, let me just say journey for tell Chief Gobe thank you. And I want to tell the people where they can specifically the EPC people them who I want to leader, who I look for leader where they represent una very well. Because Chief Gobe not to be in any executive position like EPC, but see the effort to don't play for bring this woman in life. Minus what people they do if you not been dangerous, you say Ibrahim, so say for don't die. So elected leaders who they talk with Ibrahim to say why elect leader, when I look at elect one example of the two will be Ibrahim can to talk at the early stage. Because don't go without talking them. I just want to add no more myself one add to Ibrahim can say the voice say, what do I elect leader? When I look at the track record of the person, what he did not do before, one can lead me is very, very important. Then at the topic of his please I just join Ibrahim for telling Team Go and say, thank you, we appreciate you, efforts we don't do all this while for keeping settled. I mean, if you see the people they do that here, they can't talk like effort because they're not you. We don't get settled. I mean, thank you so much. Like God bless you.
Thank you. So yes, Gashi.
Ibrahim and Comrade, like again, you see, I believe like what you say. So if you can them go to look at the mama now, no need for shit for the mama. You mama now, you mama. Make them kind of like get their heads up and be proud of the mama. See and say the mama is just a victim of circumstances. Of situation, like, of unconstitutionality, like make the beginning, make them be very proud and, even Satalamine with everything we don't go through, where that woman, like they see the people that we rape them, like we do these awful things to them. If I don't go even the bounce that area, but you know what? Justice will surely come one day, and I'm very, very proud of her. Like you talk about the buoyancy. I'm really happy for this woman because like now it seems for the getting life back and Chief Gobe being by her side all the time. We're really, really proud of you guys, and I believe say whatever way people will kind of like come back with for help you with your help. And I believe Satalamine Ibrahim should be a campaign message.
Absolutely.
For every leader that I consider, it's supposed to be a campaign message. That's the way happen to them, not for happen to anybody that I consider. And
Absolutely.
That is how we build reputation and we image that I consider.
Absolutely.
So thank you. We're proud of you.
Yes, absolutely. Brother Yoko, don't forget you. They can bring you come shortly, but comrade, let's just remind people them. No, comrade, let's remind Salon people them quick back again. Yes, okay. Yes. Let's remind Salon people them. The GoFundMe page still there. www.gofundme, right? You look for the title now, Satalamine Rape Victim, organized by Comrade Koita. So the title where they search for inside the GoFundMe now, Satalamine Rape Victim. Do you wanna go back? $10, $5, $1, whatever you get. When I go now, put some money now, sustain Satalamine. And I want to also say very, very much thanks to Satalamine Iman. Because I remember when the team be happening for us, Iman be run away. Because you understand how for handle that kind of a comedy. But the man don't come back, he don't hold Satalamine, then they ask man and wife. Himself now tell and thank you for what you don't understand, for what happened to a wife. Comrade Koita Kashi, we don't go deep, but we know what we plan. By God in power, it will come to pass. Satalamine, in case, they left so, but now not go inside the deep, now left and so. They say, let sleeping dogs lie. Let sleeping dogs lie. With the left hand side, but yeah, we're gonna go GoFundMe page. We wanna listen to this, so yeah.
That sleeping dog lie where Ibrahim they speak English show. Like they can say dog dream left hand.
Exactly. No, Kashi, Kashi, say they go understand. Some people don't understand, Andy. I believe so.
That's true.
But
I think so we need to stop for able to do this.
But however, Cashbox, if obviously Cashbox talk for
Kashi,
understand.
Yes.
1 or 2% don't understand.
No, agree.
No see.
Yeah.
That see they say dog dream left hand belly. Satalamine. So until I Satalamine, again for in name for now a bill like what they get in the Mandela rule.
Absolutely.
Even though it will not happen, and it need to go in vain. Nobody need to go unpunished with them participate. Either you will clap for now, you will sing now, you will point now. Everybody get for go. They need to go unpunished. But if man wants and take it, we understand when a man them we all know the stigma behind. But as far as not to the woman, not to say that it falls. Don't see them they happy that a blessing. Anything that happen to you, we know to cause them it bring a blessing come. It don't happen to so many important people in the world. We don't read. Not that I'm not exception, but they need to go punish.
Absolutely, absolutely. And guys, do you are the big one? Everybody, diaspora back home, all over. Lord raise at least $1,000 before Friday, before tomorrow Friday. Lord raise $1,000 for Satalamin. Let get the necessary care where it deserve. Lord finish the host for fine. Let himself get it, in place not decent now, but we need to do some small work in this still. So do you have between now to Friday, Lord raise $1,000, and hopefully by the time this year they don't, Lord don't do another $5,000 or so. Do you have salon people them? When I go to the GoFundMe page, go to www.gofundme.com, and then you search. Now you type inside the search bar, Sata Lamin rape victim. Sata Lamin rape victim. Sata SATA, because that's what it is. One T Lamin LAMIN rape RAPE victim. Sata Lamin rape victim. Now you search for. You make your donation. $100, $50, £20, £10, anything you get no more. Yeah, we'll go make them for them. Come Requeta, the floor is yours. Take them for brother Yoko. Because you know, sabi me why we play football, but we'll talk more about that. If any young man will not sabi me football days, they get problem with that. Those days why they play football. But anyway, no, go ahead, Comrade, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim. Let not like Haiti abandon no more.
This must not really make some football will be tough.
One thing opportunity for tell. Exactly. One thing opportunity for tell brother Yoko. One tell and thank you for your patience. We Yoko patient, see the platform now for each and every one of una. We try for look because that and then at the far side, there will not the network problem. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, una know SLPP the best campaign and care for education and health. We don't see throughout this from where they come, the thing don't see that happen at the health ever happen in this of Sierra Leone. If we not see picking food rotting, or human body the rotting, or somebody don't get problem, or it different to them, or doctor don't die because of scanning machine, or picking on that and cutting because of light don't go. This is a young man weighing up about football, he gets a problem. A young problem is not if you explain this so man will cry the go be cry for something. I mean. Yoko, now you get a problem. Wala explain to you exactly what did happen and how you don't go. This is the platform. We then call the Victim Advocacy Network. We need for talk for every scenario and irrespective of who's come out, you try the region or political party, as far as something affects you. We believe see anything affects any scenario and it will affect all of us. So the floor is yours.
Good morning, sirs. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Mina Payoko Kamade Cambia. Normally called Italia Yoko. And they pay for great skiases, Cambia. So one day I didn't feel the play ball. The rice foot Joe Evie instantly. So I called for changes. I come on ago. After 1 day, 2 days, I go now Cambia government for check up. They scan the food, they say no sick. The sick usually improve, the food usually heavy. I know you run again, I know you play ball again. I go for the second time, the same thing. I go for the third time, the same thing. The waist bone begin heavy. I go again for the fourth time. They scan the whole system, you see. I go the 5 times, I come to government hospital. You see, now the waist bone don't heavy now with the foot, the right. So after I don't do all this scanning day, move to a traditional way. Yes, still just the heavy. I know you go to toilet again for myself. As I use medicine, I buy medicine, I use the restroom. I know you do it without I not take drugs again. See all side of heavy. See in Canada the left foot again. Come on, I'll go. My Kenny go to Holy Spirit. I go scan all the system. The doctor tell you say now TB of the spine now here. That's what the doctor say. Instead of showing his stats in the stats that the vein kind of the blood from there they find the soft bone with the spinal cord. If the women are quick, the spinal cord in the first. And I don't affect the spinal cord. But then do surgery before I will work normal again. See, but the spinal week come, you know the. I write paper. Give me an instead of kind of come here government hospital. See that treatment are free. But I take the tablet first. So I come and carry the paper. I come here government hospital back. So they watch they give me free treatment, a tablet. I take 4 every day. Daily 4, every day 4. Going down and then send the take. So come on about go na town. Come on, come here, go na town. Go emergency. Emergency then say we need to send case then they say because not to start case like if an accident again, then go to send case then they accommodate. I go connot they will go there, nothing. They say it's my okay to do the operation, you know they. So if I admit, because they say if I admit that day, so now pay for the admit fee. But thought of it say person do operation by the bone before like I work a normal. Me brother because I'm a big brother go. So now discharge will return. We go to it from una turn. It's not private hospital. Them back say no go do. No go life care. We go life care. We go meet India man and the India man they go meet them. The India man still go do MRI scan and echo med. The scanner will determine how the bone dey, how everything dey, if they need surgery or any other thing. So we go echo med, me brother. We go do the scan, the MRI scan. We count them back na life care. In the man say, and they will do the surgery in the do am. And see if we do the surgery, are they able to gain the movements back? I will say so again. See if we ready to answer. But there could be the thought of it now, then 5 million or 7 million. Now we say, yeah, me and big brother. Now it's say 95 million euros for do the surgery. My work back. Now they improve the 6 degree. The money, the estimate, I improve everything give me. Not get the money. So from there, NSP, we would do at that time they or for the ways to call the in the amount you go. Okay. I said now we get our money there. If now we will help with referral notes, at any time we get help, we will produce that referral notes for any government, any possible help. And she said, okay, then give that document and are free, then give it. Because they said in the amount you do the operation in the return. So now come. Now I did Facebook. Now I meet one blogger, MTZ, one woman in their board. Me will talk, we exchange numbers then. I still write for me for help. So he writes all them things in the Facebook, bloggers they share them, the formats and the link. So from there, no help I no get. Along the road, I lost me daddy bag. We be the spend the half hour spending the now me daddy now late man.
It's very difficult. Hold yourself together, my brother. I know it's difficult, but hold yourself together. Like explain the situation, because at the end of the day, you just get to explain people understand. You know, say it's not easy, but hold yourself together. Patiently explain the situation, let people understand. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So from there, then share the link, share on our Facebook, WhatsApp group there, and then we get. So now I go TikTok. Now I join TikTok. Where people go live and they comment. So I go meet up Mr. Prince Isaac Bongua and meet up around live. So I explain myself, we exchange numbers, I send all proof to and they say like hold on. Me will talk my WhatsApp and the message and I say like hold on. Then connect me and Mr. Kota. From there, we will join me at this program. So yesterday night, I didn't join me and Mr. Kota. Talk and I say the money today we will connect. Even now, as I talk to myself, I don't take no treatment again. They don't stop me for giving free treatment. The same time done. I don't take no treatment. Wait, take. That's how they suffer. So right now, there are people, the woman are going to help me. For God, at least try to gain the movement back. Now, no able move, and
Yoko, that means the presidential government for giving that free one, I don't stop.
They don't stop now. Come here, government hospital. If they give me free treatment, they don't stop. For the past 2 months now, they say me time done.
Because this is what we talk about. For people understand, say, the will get free healthcare away. The people in the talk say, government they spend $9 million on their emergency cases here. This is the Sierra Leonean where they na Salon na Cambia, a young man where he gets in problem through football. Not to say the money for paying out 95 billion now. The measure for carry for the suppress the pain. Now it not stop for gear. When I imagine how Salon this will be say it will be free of charge if somebody don't get a problem. I don't say that possibly we need to hope a young man by right. Then can money who said they get $9 million annually, 95 billion less than $10,000 or less than $10,000. Then they pay for the policy. Who said the balance $9 million to go Ibrahim cash box?
Come on, 95 million leons or so. I think it's less than $5,000 right now.
Absolutely.
It's less than $5,000. You know, like all these things. But Yoko, where you talk so? Because Ibrahim, like this whole thing about this government saying that there is $9 million for them cases there. Do citizens know that their money they are available, or they just saying it because they feel it is in the budget? Because most of the budgets, like they come out from like the Western world, and this is how they go and bigger around the world. Does citizens know about this money in availability?
I don't.
This money is now they talk from there they get it, they make them budget, they make them spend. They say we don't spend this money. We say they spend
Right.
But the money in the budget for today.
Absolutely. You know,
because you see, Brian, like I know. Yes, Yoko need help right now because we maybe we just saying this like and this is why we platformed in here. Yes, like we self no one kind of like go down that route. But again, you know, I believe say until we get to that stage as a country, we just need for the render help all of a sudden. But Yoko, this operation where you say so, you say the weight man they not come it. If even the money available, would I get to go do the operation?
I'm not change.
When they lost you when they
if you let them watch, I don't know now if in Jamaica don't come because the time is more than 2 months now. If you don't come back, let the explain we say if you're not able to do it yourself, inside that money they will take me to India free. I'm not paying that again.
Okay.
Inside the 95 million, they will take me India free now. If in case you're able to do it proper.
You know, this goes to, you see Austin Demby as the Minister of Health. I feel say with this guy come, what he before do now for ensure say at the local level, town chiefs, section chiefs, you know, all in one day, engage them, bring them, come together. And also this is the responsibility of members of parliament to the core to represent their constituents. But again, Amos Sierra Leone and them, Sabi for say, when they're in this kind of a situation, almost the first person waiting for try for see that then councillor and member of parliament for saying that this situation I need help. I don't get money for take care of this. Now the responsibility. Nakambia KKY in waiting. So now one of them, it's possible say that one of them they represent them, or I think Honorable AKK CFD Kambia back. So I don't know between the APC and the NGC who that they represent. So let me ask Yoko. Yoko, you sabi you member of parliament who they represent you in your constituency?
Yeah, we'll get summer. NGC.
Okay.
Get AKK APC.
No, Udana you get one member of parliament who they represent you.
Now by summer.
By summer. So by summer na NGC.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the NGC member of parliament, you be ever try for reach out to them, on a family reach out to them for late Epona, for say for direct the resources of the state for help you? Like not in personal money, not in money, not in salary, they pull and pan. Now for direct the resources of the state.
Ask the government for access to the money where they say available.
Absolutely. If you ever contact them?
No, sir.
Okay. So if you not be contact them, this they serve now as a contact. Today, Honorable by Summer, you don't hear this, you're NGC, now you represent a parliament, you constituent. Where sometimes I vote for you or I vote for you, now if it matter who that vote for you, that don't vote for you. Where you don't go inside power, immediately everything change, you don't represent every citizen. So regardless of what it is, because you're not going to go ask how I vote for. But now your responsibility is for channel this man in case to the government. Let them provide the resources, because when you look at section, Kashi section 8, where they talk about social objectives, subsection 3, subsection 3F. Now one of the aspects that we talk about, say, I think the care and welfare of the aged, young, and disabled shall be actively promoted and safeguarded. The care for the people, the health, safety, and welfare of all persons in employment, subsection C, under subsection 3C. These are all the aspects of the Constitution. So, therefore, we ask by Sama.
Represent from meet smaller, or you go up the call, you go down to you. Now, just put the phone off. Put the phone off.
Will come? Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to it. Yeah. But
you know, we talk about that NGC man, make a laugh. We might have been talking. We're gonna tell them, say, you check the vote there before you can carry out.
Yes.
And the vote they check first. So that NGC man, sometimes don't check the votes. They would not vote for me. Would not vote for me. So right. Because the function of fund program for the function of fund talk. So it just make a laugh, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely, it's a fact. So Gashi, this is what you would talk about. These are the things we say. So, Brother Baisama, as the NGC member of parliament, you don't know now, this your constituents seek and need help. Garner the resources of the state to help this man. Austin Dembi Bidonche will say they get $9.6 million. But even that, now this man, they say they're able for care for Sierra Leone. Now, money not there as a citizen. And not to in one. In case now one out of thousands and hundreds of thousands of Sierra Leoneans say we seek in that country, some of them not going for Canada's platform. Some of them will not know. But what you want to do through the Ministry of Health, members of Parliament, them for make sure say when I go on a constituency, I make you the whole town hall meetings. Now then, thing they are town hall meetings, meet with you town chief, section chief, because them people there and go no rent here. You chief no say you sick, no so Yoko. The chief na your community, you know say you sick because the word they go around, correct? Anyways. All right. Well, Comrade Kashi, I think say we don't try we all.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, Ibrahim. That's all we can do. I don't know because I don't want us to, because the problem that country is so boku, like Lady in Lebanon. Are we always going to raise funds for these people? We kind of like no, it is so much. Begin to say, oh, okay, the Lady in Lebanon. I saw somebody call me yesterday. They tell me say, oh, if we're able to raise funds for make that lady go, that we can go back in a salon, Mayama, for make it go back in a salon and buy tickets for her. People will be saying this, but how long are we going to?
No, Kashi, we'll be honest. At least, if anything, these days the fourth industrial, revolution, social media don't make things possible for advocates. But we're not going to say we take everybody responsibility. We can advocate. Yeah. Then they only free. Yeah. And they charge nobody. Say we say can pay with a lot of talk about your matter. We discuss your matter. No. But we not go in at the position back for take care of everybody in problem personally. This is why it's incumbent on Sierra Leoneans and the community. Maybe, Comrade Kashi, down the line, sometime we go register an organization, 501, C3 organization,
It is crucial now. Like, you can now stay in a situation with just mere $5,000. Sorry, $5,000. Now you require, are we going to say, maybe sometimes we go just talk them, but again, like that administrative thing, begin to say, okay, let me set up like this. Then that lady, Myanmar yesterday, I don't know if you see the video, like when they like in foot.
Yeah.
When you say shoot them and all that in the day, like, oh God, smoking one box, but what are you going to do? Do you have time to be,
No, that time they not there for all and stuff. Then that is the problem. We got for need a team. We got for help. We for the do administrative stuff. But then who that we would trust again? We will say, okay, this person them if not free tongue them be safe. That the responsibility is for watch finances. So it's a lot of complications. we're not going for do all that. Definitely, I'm not going for do all that again. But we go continue for advocate, bring these issues to light. We seek for change of government. We ask the people for continue for all the members of parliament accountable, because it is their responsibility to provide and help that the government bring these resources to the communities. Water, the budget for all anything there, electricity. We see the country like a today, cash box and communicator. There is a trend in the country. Then wrangler them, then wrangler jeep now. You remember back in the day in Ghana? Yeah, before Rawlings overthrow the Ghanaian dictator over there at that time, the military guy. They say bring you behind. They'll give you one Beetle, Volkswagen. In a Volkswagen, they buy for the woman in Ghana. Say they become overthrow them and pull them. So what's happening with the SLPP now? When you look, the Wrangler them in the Range Rover and Salon Kashi. Can you imagine a country where Kashi, you and I, the Range Rovers and this and that. These are cars where you buy them very cautiously.
Exactly.
Then guy they thief them money because they're picking and they buy their Wrangler for. Because they don't work for them.
They use that the very certain Yoko money way there for that 9 million. They certain Boku and they don't go shebam. The 9 and they go take buy Range Rover block.
Yes.
If you not take them, they even bank them. But Ibrahim, going back to the thing. Look, Yoko, we get in number. Unfortunately, like that administrative side, we get in number. If anybody will help, we get in number when I can talk to them directly and send them to her. Because Ibrahim, that's all we can do. Because like this young man, footballer, like a career don't wreck and all that thing. This, please, and if anybody want help, the lady in Lebanon, if you want help, we do have their contact numbers. You guys can help that way. Because that the settlement, somebody will say, well, we're not doing for settlement, but we cannot do it for everybody, and we know the constraint inside that, So please, if anybody want help, this young man just require $5,000. Unfortunately, like when I say that we come up here, the parliamentarian, they cannot do anything. The government, they fail like the people. What is the solution? Please, if you can help, just give
absolutely,
help, please.
Absolutely. It's human capital development, but all the young people sick, they don't get access to healthcare. Who's how you develop them? Who's how you develop them? This young man now, it don't become a liability to his family, but I go big in family. Are they big on all in family? Una not look at that idea. Una support him, una help him as much as he could, not to enforce, wish. Because this they drive families apart. Kashi, we within the diaspora if you get somebody with sick, that kind of sick day, even though you go get care, but the strain with the put on the family alone, you get for the drive them go hospital, you get for the take off now walk, all that stuff, then it's painful. Let alone in a society where we are not even getting money for care for them. I'm not saying watch how they suffer. The pain and agony where mama and papa they go through that country, it's too much in Africa. And I make what they say, if for dawn, it has to end. But the way we get for end, now when the people themselves decide for say, enough is enough. Like with this alpha fet where they go on within political parties, then they go fet for politicians, damage themselves. Young people again will feel safe for don't change their mentality. And then they go to my back for fet for these politicians. Where the politicians and people they enjoy good life, then they overseas, then they enjoy. If they get any problem, then they get the kind of care where they need. Yes, then they get care where they need. But you know where they suffer, they don't destroy their future them. They can give you 1 million, 10 million. You go fet and chuk for politicians. But nonsense and stupidity, absolute stupidity. That's what it is. When I left them foolishness there. But look with brother now, young man, they doing thing, they playing football. We nobody knows plan God be get for himself. Because they're only going to play for that team where they play under other big teams here. The next whole year, we don't get another, somebody in the international spectrum where they play football internationally. We don't know. But look at what's in this sick now, don't can do for him. For let this man get his money now, it don't turn problem. So who go help this man? I'm sure there are Sierra Leoneans out there who they listen to this. We get that kind of a provision. So man then in a retirement age, he gets the money, the pension check that they come, and not get Boko expenditure again. House has been paid off. Picking all long go. All man now waiting a grand picking they get no money else. They want to buy them Christmas gift to give them. So the money they sit down. So somebody they will listen to this. We go say, think come recruit our cash box. That young man, I send this $5,000, then go take care of him. Matter of fact, I put $1,000 on top, let go 6,000. Let him go care for him. Maybe somebody's out there who's listening to this message. We could be touched. We could see for reach out. So Yoko, are you okay with us giving out your number now? Or come recruit Kashi? What you want to think? Log in number out now.
No problem, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Maybe if anybody want help, make it reach out, because like some people might even they will give the number out now. As you say, if you don't think they go use them for getting number, you don't know. So like maybe I do not know. I don't know, because so if you don't think they go use them for intimidate them. No lens in the but again maybe because I don't know. Come with what you think.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense completely. So, would advise anybody who reach out to Yoko is either contact me, Ibrahim or Cashbox. Then we can know if you want help. We just want to protect them as much as we want to help and we want to protect them too, because we know how the country will help us to call and say they give government bad name. So if you want help them at your free will, please contact me. We'll let them open. We will discuss the matter. Then we will know what for the brother.
Okay. I think so, my brother Yoko. Stay strong. We hope for the better. We look forward to what will happen with this matter. So, hopefully, like I would say, sometimes Salon people will come together. We get what it take for say, let we, do what we could for we brother. So stay hopeful. All right, stay hopeful. Comrade, we don't need 1 hour exactly, but whatever you want to do. I want to remind Sierra Leoneans them let them listen to Sata Lamini's story, just for energize them again, for go back now and GoFundMe page for let them raise funds, let them put some money there. And then some people go to listen to it and tell this is not the very first time they hear Sata Lamini case. They don't understand the depth of Sata Lamini case. So for them people and they will not understand, Lord just play small, let them hear it, waiting from Sata Lamini SSF where they explain, waiting a go through the people before get a clear idea of what it is. But brother Yoko, we go talk back to you. We go stay in touch. We go any calls we get, communicator, Cashbox, anybody will reach out for help. We go make let you know. And definitely and comrade Cash, I remember back Santigi Koro Kamara Santigi. But I name that boy way he did that ferry in a ferry terminal. All the time they beg for if we get accident. Yes, you remember he had a ferry terminal. Santigi I go look for himself video and get him. Yes, I don't even know if he did. Yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes you look at all Lentin and then you just be like, for me, you turn millionaire one day, for me, like, change life.
I do.
And not only, it's just sad because like everything is there for make nobody not live. Nobody live such life. Like Yoko they go through. So it's very very sad. And Yoko, what's not your real name? Because surely maybe Yoko is not your real name.
My real name is Bayuku Kamara.
Yes, that is real countryman name, bruh.
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't worry your name that one day. Worry your name. Powerful.
I think it kind of like it's the Minister of Works now in Toma. What's your name, Bayuku?
Under this government.
Also. The current Minister of Works, I think.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. But it's a sad state of affairs. So Bayoko, you can hang up. We'll go talk to you later on, and we'll take it from there. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
God bless. You're welcome. Let's play this video of.
I give this special thanks to Mr. Prince.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right. Okay, Salon people. I think we play short one of Sata Lamine for them people who know ever about Sata Lamine in case. Now the first study they about Sata Lamine, who of course then guide and rape after the elections 2018 at Kailahun. We talk about hands off our girls, Fatima Bio, they all have hands off our girls. They don't ever take up this woman in case today. But now listen to the story of Sata Lamine. I will explain your in story. Now listen. And I want to say many thanks to brother Aluspa. We do this video.
2018. Me, I bet for APC because APC where you talk, not talk and do, where you do anything where they talk, they do. Maybe I see the make allow, I can't radio, I can't declare for APC, I go there. Many people that hate me. 2018 where you vote now, you don't vote. And then say, Madam, you win. Let me say, okay, Madam, you win, problem not the. So other people that they accept people where they lost, they sit down. Back where we lost, they sit down. I get me banga, what I go cook, Abuela. Safe. Where I go now, where me? Now people that come on and your village, time man there with the weapon, with the knife, everything. They say, Sata Tolongo, we can't come for kill you. Because when you go APC, you don't take voting. I say, who is waiting? Me, I don't go APC. I don't go for I declare and I let you. I go APC. When you wanna say I don't do this, I say to me, I say let's go na town. Let's go investigate. And they say we not agree. Then people supported the tender. They buy stuff from we. They buy cookie. They buy everything. They can't drink. They kill you. And let you don't with you wait yourself come out. I say no problem. If you go there no more, not to show me say me now. Person where I bet for APC, I go there, I declare. All man not say me declare for go APC. I say, what do you have support for do? Would I do no more? Then I sit down. Me man, you know me there. Now carpenter, you go man over. Now his small brother, he and children all go together. We've been there 11. Now 10 man they can hold me, they undress me. They tell me go, this hold me food, this hold me food. They tell me go. Who said them in they look me picking there? I'm on the way they're going to mass man and there. They just little with me. The Texas and the sober pam. We name one man, name Sama Moza. Then it's sober in private, in me womb. Now me womb to begin come also. Then I tell them, I say, when I don't see, when I don't with me, when I don't pull me now. When I'm picking there, now one village then born me and mama there. When I can't lead on with me for APC, where I declare I not go there for high that.
We left and Shalom people. I know say some of the read this. This is very painful to hear. I know say a lot of posting go area all the way through, but we left this message now. And one reminder again, go to the GoFundMe page, Satalamin rape victim. Now you look for the name of the GoFundMe and make your contribution for help with Sister Satalamin. Now in story, you know in her deal, her life, nobody not deserve that. Andy. Time will come, we will take care of that situation. We're not going to talk all thing now, all left and so. But we know say I make a call for public tribunal in Sierra Leone. And one of the citizens, everybody listen to this message. Now we're going to make them possible. Because that parliament we get for come after 2023 elections, June 25, that parliament get for be the most busy parliament, and they are going to get engaged. I don't care whether the majority inside the parliament, but we are going to have these tribunals for make sure say we bring people them always perform. Citizens that we perform, do all the terrible things here, commit all these atrocities to citizens in Sierra Leone, they will pay for it publicly because of the mistake that they will make in Salon. Rwanda and all these other countries, what did they do? They make a public tribunal, even Liberia. That the mistake that they will make with the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, when people don't follow all the protocols, public tribunals, people see the victims, they meet with them, see them, understand, say these are the real victims. Now me do this, now this you do. Let people in here, like delicately, Salome for them be a better country. But because we allow people to forget away, now I make with the like I was out the delicate today. Salon people we left for say, hey, be not happy, not left standing now, long move on. No, now history, medical records, anything we do, any hospital where you go, doctor get for go check first for see your records. That is what you get for doing in Sierra Leone. History is a very important aspect of your life. It goes back to the tourism sector. We talk about, we call recruiter, remind we yesterday, all the beautiful places that we get, all the things that we for save, we museums them and all that stuff. Then we not get respect for history in Sierra Leone. Now in the affect we country like today, and we go for change them. Civic education is the key. Comrade Kashi, and closer.
Yeah, Ibrahim, as you said, no more, if he go hospital, then no go ever out they say no diagnose somebody, Ibrahim. The reason for diagnosis, I've learned so exactly the sequence for the person for them to cure them. So no, don't get a good. I always say that Ibrahim, the TRC, he report to him good, but it was biased because they skip so many things. Then if you may take accordingly, then take the historical perspective of voting at the real cause of the war. They not do with hunting Ibrahim. You know, they tried the one that we the real perpetrators, like then the massacre when they dissolve to the Alika Badi, the work afraid to the maybe you know for this within the episode today.
Absolutely.
So because of that, then we could get it here. So they continue for temple, say, we get to be honest to be conscious and God. Lord, no say, we control the serve, a big pass, everything we do, Ibrahim.
Absolutely, comrade. And comrade, we talk so you just mentioned, make I remember something. Marabi was actually banned for 50 years, not for participating in Salon politics. I don't know how we managed to these guys keep and can become president of Salon. I know say this back in a bombshell to remind people 50 years according to what they signed in 1996 with everything will happen with Pakabane. 50 years then ban and Salon politics, letting give them a road lay exit, let go with no harassment and no prosecutor. 50 years banned. But all in the day, we see them we allow Marabio can be president back in Salon. What do because we don't follow Salon, not follow rules. We don't make law, we put them before we follow them. We say, hey, in the name of peace, that's what them they follow. In the name of peace, Lord move on. In the name of peace, Lord move on. Titi the Alikaba free. But come with Lord left this message now, brah. Thank you so much for the closure. Thank you, Kashi. Bye bye, everybody. Have a beautiful day, guys. You come back tomorrow. Yes, sir.